Just came from the gym. All right, check out this temperature right there. Woo! That's the hot side of the turbo. It's freaking hot. These are the ambient temperatures around. Just different locations. Different locations. So definitely we're gonna have to take care of this.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
What up, fam? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's doing well. So today I have a pretty short video for you, pretty quick install of something I wanted to do for a long time. I just never got the chance to do it. So from the intro you saw the underhood temps off the hot side of the turbo, and yes guys, I did have to take off my intercooler piping, my intake and so forth, just to get to this, because obviously, you know, anybody with a Subaru, there's freaking literally no space at all. So what I'm gonna be doing is, I did a lot of research and I found this freaking awesome turbo blanket. So a lot of people, some might know what it is, some people might not know, but pretty much it's literally what it says. It's a blanket that goes over the hot side of your turbo, and the reason why you want that, or some benefits of it, is where it actually controls your underhood temps a lot better. Because think about it like this. From the intro you saw some of my temperatures was close to approximately 450 degrees, and now that was idle after a run from the gym. Now imagine you're getting on your car on the highway or something like that. Imagine the temps that gets up to. It is freaking ridiculous, and you definitely want to control that, especially by keeping the hot side of your turbo hot. It'll make the turbo run more efficiently rather than spreading that heat all over the place like that. Also, a good benefit of a blanket to keep that heat at bay is to prevent, look at how all these harnesses and stuff like that, all these wire harnesses, hoses and stuff like that are in close proximity to the hot side. So what ends up happening, it prevents premature aging of wiring components, hoses and so forth. So the benefits can only be great, you know what I'm saying? And especially by making the turbo run more efficiently, that's exactly what I want. So it'll probably help with the spool time as well. So the thing is, fitting that bad boy in there is gonna be a little bit of work, but I'm gonna definitely try to get through it. But guys, the reason why I'm showing you this today is because this shit costs like freaking $30, and this turbo blanket has really good reviews on it. So a normal turbo blanket can cost you anywhere from $100 up, you know, a decent brand, and by costing less than a quarter of the price, it's pretty freaking awesome, you know what I mean? So, you know, my research, I try to do a lot of it for you guys just to help out with the community, but this would definitely be awesome. This blanket, the outside is pulverized lava rock, the inside there's stainless steel woven to block the inner layer, which is fiberglass. It can withstand up to 2,500 degrees, and it comes with some springs right here to hook onto these stainless steel hooks right here when you wrap it around the turbo. So let's do it. All right guys, not gonna lie, this shit was hard as hell. I ended up having to take out that bracket that the heat shield used to be on because it was a pain in the ass. Also, pro tip, put the turbo blanket on when your turbo or your motor or whatever is out. Definitely use some zip ties to route the springs as well. That'll help you out. All right guys, these are one of the times, sometimes I'll tell you, sometimes you just gotta pay to get shit done, because this thing is a pain in the ass. But anyway, a couple tips. What I did was, I joined two zip ties together. See this loop right here? Ran it through one of the ends of the springs so I can fish it from one side to the next. See how long it is right here? I stretched the wire. I just hooked it over here just in case I needed to tighten it more and give it some more tension. Also, this piece right here, let me show you. Oh guys, just in case, this is really handy. Get one of these. This will help you a lot. One of my springs fell on my skid plate, so this really came in handy. Okay, see where I'm pointing right here? this piece right here in the turbo blanket, they put that curve right here to assist with guys with an internal wastegate, because remember, this part right here is connected to the actuator that opens and closes the gate inside of the turbo. Mine, I have an external wastegate, so I don't need to worry about that. So this is literally welded shut right here. So this is not going to move. So they make this turbo blanket for guys with an internal gate as well. So this actuator here can move. This hinge can move backwards and forwards to open the gate on the inside of the turbo. All right, so just keep that in mind. But it is actually a pretty damn good fit. Guys, another tip, if you have a freaking bad back, do not attempt this shit, because you're literally bending over your fender, and these cars are low. I even have to freaking take off this heat shield bracket because one of my AOS lines was coming through this hole. This line right here was going through that bracket hole, and it was just disrupting everything, so I just pulled that shit right off. So it was a successful install. Now I'm about to let this bad boy run. Actually, I have to connect everything back up first, let it run, and I'll test the heat. All right, guys, it is getting a little dark. All my LEDs are coming on, but I had this running for 30 minutes, and I went for a really spirited drive, if you know what I'm saying. Now, you will smell, the turbo blanket will smell, and it will smoke a little bit. That's normal. Don't worry about it. It'll dissipate, you know, give it like 20-30 minutes or whatever the case might be. But other than that, let's check out the temps. Let's see if there's any change. So we got some ambient temperatures right here, about $140. The blanket, it's about 216, 220. We just cut this temperature down by half. Check this out. See my fingers? Damn. That's pretty, this shit is actually doing pretty well. Cold side right here. This is the blanket. I gotta make sure I get just the blanket. Yeah, about 230. Damn, that's pretty freaking dope. About $118. Intake manifold, about $140. And let me tell you right now, the temps are actually not bad in here at all. At all. This car has been running, as I said, for over 30 minutes. Over 30 minutes, and I just came back from a pretty nice drive. So shit freaking works, man. Guys, definitely like, subscribe, comment. I'll drop everything down in the description, and I will talk to y'all